How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero, and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we're reacting to The Black Hole That Kills Galaxies, Quasars by In a Nutshell. Alright, so we discovered, like, stars or dwarf star, whatever you want to call them. Like, we discovered those. We discovered, like, everything in this galaxy that's, like, just around us, you know? Like, I can't really explain it, but, like, space is so freaking crazy to me. Like, it's one of the topics that, like, I won't shut up about, like, once you get me going, you know? That's what I love about In a Nutshell's videos, like, all the space and body I'm, like, the same way, but not as insane as space stuff, you know? But, like, it's just the unknowingness that's around us, that's, like, out there, just barely above our grasp, you know? Like, we can't quite get a hold of it, but, like, it's there, technically, and we don't know what it is, but it's I don't know, it's just awesome. It's a mystery, and it's so freaking cool. And, like, a black hole that could kill galaxies, like, I fully believe it at this point. Like, all the In a Nutshell videos that I've reacted to in the past, you know, like, it pretty much assumes that, or I assume that there's big stuff out there, and a lot of stuff dies, and a lot of stuff rebirths and stuff. That's pretty much what life is all about. So without any further ado, here's The Black Hole That Kills Galaxies.
The universe looks like a vast, empty ocean sprinkled with rare islands of galaxies.
Oh, it's so cool,
But
man.
this is an illusion.
Oh,
Just a small
illusion,
fraction
you
of all
say?
atoms are found in galaxies, while the rest is thought to be drifting in between in the intergalactic medium.
Is that the
Like
sacred
the roots
timeline?
of some massive tree, gas spreads out from each galaxy,
Oh, my
gravity
man.
funneling fresh mass into this dense cosmic forest.
I had no idea
Here
about
in the
this.
intergalactic medium are the raw materials of creation. Hydrogen and helium.
Hey, yeah,
woven into
that's
sheets and
very
filaments
important things.
that flow into galaxies where they eventually create stars. But if we look
Eventually,
closely,
keyword.
we see who's actually in charge.
Oh.
Quasars, the
Hey,
single most powerful objects
that's
in
the title.
existence. As small as a grain of sand
Got you and
compared
your
to the Amazon
cyberpunk-esque
River,
music,
they
I love it,
reside
man.
in the centers of some galaxies,
Ooh.
shining with the power of 1 trillion stars,
It's
blasting out
beautiful.
huge jets of matter.
Like, straight up, that is
completely reshaping
beautiful.
the cosmos around them. They're so powerful.
We're in a superhero
that they
movie
can
from the
kill
early
a
2000s?
galaxy. What are they, and how do they mold the structure of the universe at
Death
their
Star.
whim?
Why do you have a soccer ball? I really want you to answer those questions, man. Oh, I get so excited every time in a nutshell.
Everywhere
Especially
you
space.
look, weird things in the sky.
Yeah? A
In the
banana?
1950s,
Hey, is it all their
astronomers noticed
videos?
mysterious loud radio waves coming from spots all over the sky.
Interesting.
They were named quasi-stellar radio sources, or quasars, because they were dots like stars, but were seen
I've heard
in
of
radio
quasars. I have
waves
no idea
rather
what they
than
are.
visible light. Everything about them was strange.
Yeah, a
Some
little bit.
flickered, others emitted high-energy X-rays in
Oh.
addition to radio waves.
Can you imagine if we could
but
see
all
sound,
seemed
though?
to be tiny.
How insane that would be.
They all moved
Ooh.
extremely fast, as much as over 30% the
Holy
speed of light.
crap.
The only explanation was that
Okay.
they must have been so distant that their apparent speed was actually the expansion of the universe, moving them away from us. But
Stop
these
it.
enormous
Gonna
distances
make my brain
meant
explode.
that quasars couldn't just be stars, but the active cores of galaxies billions of light years away. And it gets crazier. To appear so bright and loud, given these vast distances, they are thousands of times brighter than the entire Milky Way.
Oh, I love everything about it.
Monsters exploding and screaming.
I was
into
gonna
the
say it
void
reminds
with
me
a
of the
violence
Green
not
Lanterns,
thought
but
possible before.
I guess the Yellow Lantern works
As we
too.
mapped the sky, we discovered
Parallax
over
or whatever his
1
name
million
is.
quasars,
Ooh.
and they all seem to be
Million, you
very far
said?
away.
Yeah,
Looking into
usually
space far
things
away
are very far
means
away.
very long ago, because light takes so long to reach us.
That's another thing to think
Quasars were
about,
common
man.
in the
The
early
time.
universe, having peaked in number 10 billion years ago.
like they could
when
be dead
galaxies and the
by the
universe
time we actually
itself
see 'em, you know?
were still very young. Let's go back in time, just 3 billion years after
Okay.
the Big Bang.
Just 3
and see
billion
what was
years.
going
No
on back
biggie.
then.
Just a
The
few digits.
incredible power of
Hey,
quasars.
Hulk? Oh.
How could an early baby galaxy be
it's
so
adorable.
incredibly bright and violent? All that
yeah,
light
add
and
violent to
radiation couldn't be stars, as
baby.
there weren't nearly enough of them.
Oh.
And since galaxies tend to grow with time by merging, the starlight from small
We learned that
galaxies
from another video.
shouldn't be far brighter than any galaxy today. There's only one way to generate the vast amounts
burn
of
my
energy
retinas
a
real
quasar
quick.
shines with,
Black hole.
feeding supermassive black holes.
There it is.
We still don't know how exactly they formed, but it seems that every galaxy has
God,
one
they
in
are
their center.
pretty, man. I know it's
But how
visual
can
and
the
stuff,
brightest
but
things in the universe
they're
be black holes,
animations.
which trap anything and everything that crosses their event horizon?
turned into spaghetti.
Well, the light of a quasar
Allegedly.
is not coming from inside these black holes. Rather, it comes from the space around them, a massive
Whoa,
orbiting
hyperbolic
disk
time
of
shape?
gas
Never mind.
called an accretion disk. Quasars use the same fuel as stars to shine, matter. It's just that black holes are the most efficient engines for converting matter into energy in the universe. The
With a
energy
capital
released
G.
by matter falling into a black hole can be 60 times greater than that released by nuclear fusion in the core of a star.
Wow,
Because the energy
okay.
released by a black hole
40%?
comes from gravity, not from nuclear reactions.
Okay.
Matter falling
Gravity,
into a
as
black
far as I know,
hole
there is
speeds
abundance
up to
of.
almost the speed of light before it crosses the event horizon, buzzing with an incredible amount of
I
kinetic
was about to
energy.
say, man, that energy be
Of
buzzing.
course, once inside the black hole, it takes that energy with it. You only get to witness this energy
there's the soccer ball.
if you drop your matter in
Oh.
the right way. Fall straight down, and the outside universe gets
Oh.
nothing.
Oh,
But
you
when
gotta-
you have a lot of matter, it
gotta drift
spirals
it.
in incredibly fast towards the event horizon, forming a disk.
Oh,
Collisions
there we
between
go, and
particles
now we
and
start getting the
friction
pretty
heat it
shit.
up to hundreds of thousands of degrees. In a space
That's a
not
hot
much
boy.
bigger than our solar system, the core of a galaxy can release many times more energy than all its stars combined.
can we like use
This
that? That
is
seems
what
like,
a quasar is.
you know,
A supermassive
A lot of
black
energy.
hole having a feast. And these black holes eat a lot. Typical quasars consume 1 to 100 Earth masses of gas per minute.
that's a
10
lot.
billion years ago, the universe was about a third of its current size, so the intergalactic medium was much
always
less
expanding.
spread
That's
out,
another
meaning
crazy
the
part,
filaments
man.
of gas around quasars could feed them a banquet,
Oh,
making them
okay.
vomit insane amounts of light and radiation.
Don't say
The
vomit, please.
brightest quasars power jets, tangling the magnetic field of the matter
Oh,
around
gotta
them
go.
into a narrow cone. Like a particle accelerator, they launch enormous
That's
beams of
literally
matter out,
something from, like, a
plowing through the
sci-fi movie, man.
circumgalactic medium,
What?
forming plumes of matter that grow to hundreds of thousands of light years in size. It's almost unfathomable in scale.
Yeah.
A tiny spot in a galaxy carving out patches of the universe hundreds of thousands of light years long.
Oh wow,
But quasars
man.
can't eat for long, maybe a few million years, because their
That's
feast
long.
ultimately kills their galaxy.
Oh,
How quasars kill galaxies?
thank you.
Okay, maybe killing is a bit of an exaggeration. A
probably
galaxy
just
is still there
eats
after its
everything,
quasar
right?
turns off,
Okay,
but
never
it will
mind.
never be the same again. Quasars, being among the hottest and brightest things in the universe, break their galaxies by heating them up too much and stopping star formation.
Oh.
Stars are gas that collapsed in on itself and then got really hot. But in a
Really
cloud of
hot.
gas that's already hot, atoms are moving quickly. When they collide,
Yeah, they are. Look at
hit
'em go.
hard, exerting pressure that resists
Bumper
gravity's
cars up in here.
squeeze. So hot gas cannot form stars. Instead, the best gas for forming stars is already cold and won't put up a fight when it's time to collapse into a star.
Okay.
On top of that, quasars push gas out of their galaxies. Not only does this starve the quasar, but its galaxy loses the raw materials for new stars. As sad as
I
this
love the
sounds, it might
visualization
be a
in
good
this one,
thing for
man.
life.
Let's
The
go.
alternative can be far
Okay.
more dangerous. Too
Oh.
many stars. New
Yeah.
stars forming is usually followed by massive
Too
stars
much of a good thing is a bad
exploding in
thing, right?
supernovae,
It's usually the
so
case.
planets would be burned sterile. But of course, it's more complicated.
But wait,
Like
there's
the
more.
intricacies of our own planet's biosphere,
that a
every
bird?
piece of the
Their
galaxy
satellite's a
is
bird?
dependent on and influencing every other part of the galactic environment. While hot things like quasars and supernovae tend to push gas out of the galaxy,
Supernovae?
shockwaves and quasar jets can
Supernova.
also compress gas, making new stars at least for a short time.
Hey.
But in general, we
At least
can
for a
say that
short time.
without
What,
things
like a
becoming
million
bit
years, like
more
you said
chill,
last time?
We would not exist today.
Oh.
Which brings us to our final question.
What's that?
Did the Milky Way have a quasar in the past? It's unclear if every galaxy
That's a question
went
I
through a
didn't know
quasar
you
phase,
did
but
answer.
understanding distant quasars may provide clues to the history of the Milky Way.
I'm watching you.
Galaxies don't
gonna
do a
shoot
good
double
job
laser?
of preserving their history. Like sand on a beach, the endless churning mixes away the
Oh.
clues to their past.
Oh my god, that's a
It's
beautiful
possible
representation,
the Milky Way
man.
was once a quasar, which may have allowed our supermassive black hole Sagittarius A star to have grown to 4 million times the mass of
Sagittarius
the Sun.
A?
And as dormant as it is now, Sagittarius A star could turn into a quasar in the future. In a few
Oh.
billion years,
So you're saying
the
it's not
Milky
there
Way
yet?
will
They could
merge with
get-
Andromeda. We've seen over 100 double
I know
quasars
it's
in
changed
galaxies
now.
smashing together, where fresh gas is provided for the central black holes. But it won't last
Okay.
for long. When galaxies merge, so do their supermassive black holes, sinking into the center of their new galaxy, kicking up dust and stars
Oh,
in
God.
every direction. We don't know whether this will happen, but it would truly be an incredible sight.
Yeah, can you
Maybe
imagine,
some beings
man?
in the far future are going to witness it and be in awe of what they see.
You're floating away there, buddy.
But you don't have to wait that
Don't turn
long.
into a spaghetti.
There are already
What?
plenty of fascinating things to explore right here on this
Advertisement.
planet, right now.
Brilliant,
If you
let's
have the knowledge to
go.
understand them. To help you
Calling me
with that,
stupid.
we've created a series of lessons to take your scientific knowledge to the next level. Made in collaboration with our friends at
rabies and
Brilliant.org,
everything.
these lessons give you a deeper understanding of the topics from our most popular videos.
What is that?
From rabies and mammalian metabolism to climate science. There's also a lesson on black holes, where you can delve
I
into
love
the
it.
fundamental principles behind their formation
Hey,
and
get a
behavior.
little correct.
A deeper understanding will also help you appreciate
turn that
their
into a
role
poster.
in
You probably
powering the
will, or
quasars
already
we
have.
talked about in this video. Brilliant is an interactive learning tool that makes maths, science, and
Nice.
computer
It's
science
kinda like what my daughter
accessible
did for
with a
homeschool.
hands-on approach. Because we know that to really learn something, you've got to do it. Think of each lesson as a one-on-one
100%. I'm
tutoring
hands-on,
version of a
like,
Kurzgesagt video.
crazy.
Brilliant has thousands of other lessons to explore as well. From maths-based topics like algebra and
Boo,
probability
math.
to courses around programming
Science all the
and
way,
data science.
even those are one and the same
Their
eventually.
latest course, How Technology Works,
Oh,
takes you
that's
inside
important.
the technology you use every day. You'll walk in
Old
the
folks need
footsteps
to
of a hacker
watch that
to
or
discover why
do that.
some passwords take decades to crack, explore how satellites in space know that your rideshare driver is just down the street, learn why your favorite Kurzgesagt video might buffer on YouTube, and more. To get
You know our
hands-on
videos.
with
You only watch
Kurzgesagt
our
lessons
videos,
and
right?
explore everything Brilliant has to offer, you can start your free 30-day trial by
That's
signing up
beautiful,
at
man.
brilliant.org/nutshell.
Everything they do, everything Brilliant does,
There's
it's
even an
beautiful.
extra perk for
Sharing that
Kurzgesagt viewers.
knowledge.
The first 200 people to use
First
the
you get
link
for free.
get 20% off an annual membership once their trial ends.
Oh, an annual
We
member.
love
That's
seeing
actually
how
pretty
the
good.
gears interlock with our research. Brilliant gives you the tools to understand how everything fits
Probably why
together.
they coexist so
We know you've
perfect
been
together.
waiting for a long
Oh.
time. Let's reveal the next limited edition pin.
Is it a quartz?
It's the Dyson Sphere.
Oh!
This very special pin set represents our dream for the future of
I love
humanity.
the Dyson Sphere.
Charge it with energy from the sun, and it will glow in the dark. Pre-order is available for only 72 hours, so order now before
How,
time runs
I am
out.
way too late, aren't
The
I?
next limited edition
Ah,
pin
curse my
will
sickness.
be revealed soon.
Alright, man, that was really awesome video for me because, like, usually I have kind of like a sense of understanding of, like, what they're talking about and stuff, but, like, Quasars and stuff is completely new. Like, yeah, I knew about the name of it and stuff like that, and, like, kinda what it was, not really. I just knew the frequency thing, like, at the very beginning of the video, but, like, all that other stuff with the black holes in the center and stuff like that, that's kind of new information to me. Like, yeah, in the other videos and stuff, they talked about it, but, like, very hushly, you know? It was kind of, like, brushed over, but, like, this was, like, a full dedicated video for it, and I loved that, man. Like, any chance I can to find, like, learn something new about space or, like, your body or, like, science in general, 100% I am on board. Like, I want knowledge, like, just feeding into me, and Kurzgesagt, or in a nutshell, whatever you want to call them, you know, like, they are very good at what they do. Like, their job is to, like, entertain us with knowledge. Like, that's a really good slogan. Y'all guys need to use that. But, and then that's 100% what they do, is, like, entertain us with knowledge. Like, their videos are so enjoyable to watch, like, with these little funny, little animated birds going on, like, wacky little things, like, don't touch this button and stuff, kind of, like, quirky humor, you know, like that. And then, like, while also having a narrator that's, like, feeding you information as you're watching it. And, like, to me, it's kind of like going back to, like, Barney or something, you know? I know that's, like, kind of baby stuff, but, like, your brain's developing, so it's like, okay, let's watch this purple dinosaur dance and play, but also learn about the weather or something as I'm watching it, you know? Like, it's kind of like that same vein, but, like, for birds, for instance, instead of a purple dinosaur. But I love it. It's fantastic is what I'm trying to say. So thank everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below, subscribe, ring the bell, become a member. You get videos a day early, and check out the merch. So that said, I have been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later, days.